Still to come, our main event, it's Eli Drake versus Tommy Dreamer. Eli Drake is standing by.
Later tonight in the main event, it's Tommy Dreamer versus my guest at this time, Eli Drake, who seems to have a bit of an issue with hardcore wrestling.
Let me talk to you. You know, the issue isn't with hardcore wrestling. The issue is with Impact Wrestling. And as usual, you don't understand. You don't understand. And as a matter of fact, Tommy Dreamer, you don't understand. I stand here right now, and I come to think, man, maybe I should apologize for the way that I made Tommy Dreamer feel, because apparently I struck a nerve. Apparently he felt a little something from the words that I was saying. Something just pierced his soul just right. Well, guess what, man? I wasn't even talking about you. I wasn't talking to you. But what I can tell about you, man, that's a weak ego right there. That's a soft ego. That's a man who thinks that he's going to stand up to a real man, who thinks he's going to stand up to a man and a half, the top dog in this business, Eli Drake. But I tell you this, I already sent Abyss's career to the graveyard. And tonight, man, it's almost that time, because yours is going right to the retirement home. After the retirement home, got a coffin outside waiting for you. We can bury that career 6 feet deep, dummy. Yeah, and that's not an insult. That is just a fact of life.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 234 pounds, hailing from Los Angeles, California, Eli Drake.
A couple of weeks ago, Eli Drake came out here and he spoke his mind about his disdain for a style of wrestling, Don, that really redefined wrestling in the late 90s. It turned us teenagers into fans again. What was happening in ECW, and that hardcore style continues to this day. Eli hates it.
He really does, and does he hate it for the reasons he says, or does he hate it because he wasn't tough enough to do it?
Tommy Dreamer would come out a couple of weeks ago and he would speak passionately about his love of wrestling.
And introducing his opponent, weighing in at 270 pounds, from Yonkers, New York, Tommy Dreamer.
Tommy Dreamer is the embodiment of professional wrestling. He's been wrestling and competing at a very high level for many years. A genuinely good man with a heart of gold.
He has a heart of gold, but that heart can turn as black as night when that switch goes off in Dreamer's head. And I'm thinking this might be one of those nights. And if it is, as they used to say in the AWA, kid, Katie bar the door.
Tommy Dreamer one-on-one with Eli Drake here tonight. Our main event on Impact Wrestling. They love him everywhere he goes, Don.
Really is one of the most endearing people to wrestling fans ever. A lot of miles on that body. Broken his back, broken his neck, broken his leg, he's broken probably every bone in his body. But with Tommy, he just keeps coming.
Tommy had a very special relationship with the late, great Dusty Rhodes. The shirt that he's wearing here tonight. We heard from Matt Seidel moments ago. Seidel talking to Ethan Page as those two get set to go one-on-one next week. It's going to be student versus teacher, Don. Only one man can qualify for Ultimate X.
Absolutely, lots on the line there. Always interested to see the senpai and the kohai squaring off.
2019 already shaping up to be a huge year for Impact Wrestling. We return to Mexico City in 2019. Tickets went on sale earlier today as we return to Front in Mexico. It all goes down on January 12th and 13th. For tickets, go to frontticket.com.mx. We can't wait to be back in Mexico City. Nice wrestling move there from Dreamer. Tommy with arm drag.
Look at that. Nice arm drag.
How many times do you think Tommy wrestled this week?
6, 7.
amazing.
He's
Look
the
at
busiest
this.
guy in show business. Look out now. Oh. Eli Drake, by the way, really does feel like Tommy Dreamer is part of where we are today in wrestling. He's the reason in Eli's mind that the guys don't all look like Eli Drake like they used to in the 80s and 90s. He's the reason why there's light tubes and sticks and chairs and blood, and Eli hates it all.
Well, as someone who's been a part of multiple eras of wrestling, Don, where do you stand on this? Is Eli right or is Eli wrong?
I think it's really going out on a limb to disrespect Tommy Dreamer and what he's done in his career. Whether you like hardcore wrestling or not, Tommy Dreamer is much more than a hardcore wrestler as he bites the man in the face. I say that.
Remember what Tommy called Eli a couple of weeks ago? A skinny jean millennial. There's actually a sign in the crowd here tonight, skinny jean millennial.
Well, I can tell you, huge cutter by Tommy. Eli smartly, great ring awareness, rolling out to the floor, preventing the pin. I will tell you that my experience with dealing with Eli Drake is he is high maintenance and, I would say a bit of a whiner.
Referee Johnny Bravo to a count of 6 now as the crowd here in Las Vegas continues to chant for Tommy Dreamer. Hey, wait a second. Eli Drake just said, I'm done. Eli Drake he got purposely just counted out.
Yeah, Eli Drake just looks like he got beat at his own game. There's no hardcore there.
Well, Tommy Dreamer isn't happy with this hollow victory by way of countout against Eli. Wait a second. What now? Are you getting? Okay, yeah, I just need a mic. Okay.
What's going on?
Wait, hold on a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just got word from Impact officials that this match will be restarted and it will be no disqualifications.
It's going to happen, folks. It's going to happen right after commercial break. Eli, you can complain all you want. It's no disqualifications. It's next. Welcome back to Impact Wrestling. It's Tommy Dreamer one-on-one with Eli Drake in our main event. This match has been restarted by Impact officials, and it's now no disqualifications. Dreamer can do whatever he wants.
And that's when Dreamer's dangerous.
Tommy may go find a weapon here in Vegas. What do you think he'll come back with, Don?
With Dreamer, who knows? The kitchen sink.
Oh, Eli's going to make things feel a little bit better here tonight. But where did Dreamer go? Here in the bowels of Sam's Town Casino.
Look out!
Oh! Tommy Dreamer with a garbage can full of toys. You think Tommy had that on the airplane with him when he came here to Vegas?
Nothing would surprise me with Dreamer.
I don't know if Tommy brought enough to share. And now he's got the ring bell. If he didn't have enough in the garbage can. Oh!
Well, Eli thought he had a wrestling match. He tried to walk out on that. Now he's got everything he didn't want, which is Tommy Dreamer. Oh!
Was this the right call, Don, to restart this match and have it be no disqualifications?
Listen, whoever's running this thing in the back is on the right track. What a tremendous management decision by Impact Management.
Well, it's chaos now on the outside with everything Tommy Dreamer brought down here. Ooh!
You don't see Dreamer chop a lot.
What's this? Now he's got a cane that he got from a fan. Oh, no!
Oh, God! I don't think she wants that back.
Oh!
Well,
some things we don't just need to call.
Tommy with a makeshift colonoscopy, if you will, on Eli Drake.
And that's
hardcore.
Dreamer put on the brakes.
Chop to the back, and as a former wrestler, Josh, I will tell you there's nothing more distressing than getting chopped in the back when you don't see it coming.
And Eli now he's able to connect with a suplex to the outside.
On that back that's been broken multiple times of Dreamer.
Dreamer, a former ECW champion, he has been in wars. Don, you've seen those wars throughout
Oh my
the years.
God, I've seen things and witnessed things with Dreamer that where I say he should be dead. But he's still wrestling, probably 250 dates this year. He really is incredible.
Ooh. Traffic cone. Eli used that off the skull of Dreamer. This is what Eli says he wants out of wrestling. He doesn't want this kind of wrestling in his sport. Eli feeling confident right now. Ooh. Drives the knee right across the eyes of Tommy Dreamer. Ooh. There's another one of those shots down to the back from Eli Drake to Tommy Dreamer.
How do you pick the weakest weapon out of the bunch?
Ooh. Big right hand. One thing I've noticed about Tommy is it takes him longer to come back from punishment than it did 20 years ago, which is totally normal, but will work to Eli's advantage in this match.
So the longer it goes, the more it benefits Eli Drake.
Yeah, 100%. Whoa!
Nice neck breaker there by Eli. He'll go for the cover here on Tommy Dreamer. Has he done enough to put Dreamer away? And Tommy kicked out at 1.5. That's got to drive Eli nuts.
Yeah, if you're hitting a man with everything you got and you can't even get the 2 count, eventually frustration starts to set in.
This is our main event tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's Eli Drake one-on-one with the legendary Tommy Dreamer. It's no disqualifications after Eli got himself purposely counted out earlier tonight. Eli thought he was going to have a night off after that. Oh! Tommy's starting to go! Vintage Dreamer on display here tonight in Las Vegas.
Bionic elbow.
Eli's got such a nasty disposition. Would you say earlier he's difficult to work with?
Very, very high maintenance, very diva-esque.
Tommy Dreamer introduces a steel chair now. Where is Tommy Dreamer going now? He's got his eyes on the garbage can that made its way out here earlier. Anything goes, folks. As we close in on Homecoming, January 6th, live on pay-per-view from Nashville in the Asylum. Been many hardcore battles in the Asylum down.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
God! Caught the edge of the back of that chair right in the forehead, and this might be all.
Another cover by Eli and another kick out from Dreamer. The boat oar is also in the ring. Thought Tommy was going to reach for that moments ago. Eli's got the steel. Tear it! Tommy Dreamer got the boot up. Dreamer turning things around in a hurry. Tommy waiting on Eli. Sets him up looking for the DDT.
Oh, God!
Eli, after Tommy goes back first off the steel chair to kick out at 2. The battle rages on. And for Eli, Don, it's not just about facing against Tommy Dreamer, right? It's about facing an entire revolution of what wrestling has become in his mind.
I think he sees Dreamer having an iconic status in terms of hardcore wrestling, being a part of why the business navigated down that path originally, and he hates him for it.
I mean, if it wasn't for the likes of Tommy Dreamer and what was happening in ECW, the Attitude Era would have never happened.
Some would say.
Tommy Dreamer with a DDT. Dreamer with the cover. And Eli kicks out at 2.
2 and 7/8.
So close.
And Dreamer is feeling it.
Tommy Dreamer now. Looking Death Valley driver. Eli rakes the eyes, goes low.
That's
Notice
legal.
qualifications, folks. And Dreamer meets the garbage can in the corner. Eli.
Gravy train coming.
Got him.
Good night, Mr. Dreamer.
Eli with the cover here on Tommy. And Tommy kicks out.
What? Dreamer kicked out. He kicked out of the gravy train.
No one has ever kicked out of the gravy train after it's been delivered by Eli Drake.
Tommy Dreamer also was the first person to kick out of the Superfly Splash from Jimmy Snuka and the first person to kick out of the top rope superplex of Bob Orton, and now the gravy train.
And Eli Drake has got to be livid. Eli's got the steel chair. Eli, he doesn't dislike hardcore right now.
Do what he got to do.
Tommy Dreamer with a steel chair wrapped around his neck. Oh!
God!
Broke the oar in half. Dreamer's down.
Your winner of the match,
Well-
Eli Drake.
Don, this is only going to fuel the fire.
Yeah, as much as it pains me to say it, he proved his point. He not only beat Dreamer, he didn't want the hardcore match, but I think it worked out well for him.
You can see the debris left in the ring and around the ringside area. Eli Drake's quest to rid pro wrestling of the hardcore style continues as he defeats Tommy Dreamer here tonight. Folks, thanks for joining us. Don't go anywhere. Top Gun right now on Pop.
Hey. Like a late birthday gift? They could have at least given me the adult-sized bottle of water, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. What?